Hey everybody, my name's Tim. You might recognize me from Voyager, Deep Space, or Pass Me a Beer, or Red Letter Media. I don't know what you recognize me from, but you recognize me, I know it. I'm here to tell you that we got some comedy for you from the local comedy of Milwaukee Comedy and the Laughing Tap. Since we can't have people in the Laughing Tap, we're going to bring the comedy to you. We have local Milwaukee comedians come in one at a time, dipped them in sanitizer a la Achilles to put on a very sanitized show. Now, are they gonna get dirty? They might. My cousin might do some comedy, and that mother is a filth ball. So anyway, I'm looking at you, Spanx. Anyway, please enjoy these comedy clips for you, and sooner or later, we're gonna be able to get out of the house and come down here to the Laughing Tap and enjoy some beer without sanitizer, because I gotta stop manscaping. This is ridiculous. Being dipped in that shit. We love you. And once times are better, we're gonna laugh together. Cheers.
I've been trying to write during this a lot. Here's one. You ever just stared at a wall? That's one of them. What is it thinking? Alright. It's just watching me all day. If these walls could talk, man, my couch cushions could talk. Alright. A lot of farts. That's a fart joke. Do you think if COVID got an Instagram, it would be an influencer? That's everything I've written so far since this started. I've been trying to get into shape. I think I should, because we're gonna have to run this country after all the boomers die off from this. Alright, that was political. Do feel like I need to get into shape though, because if there is a stairway to heaven, I'm just gonna have to go to hell out of convenience. How many steps is that? No way. No, my lungs will actually burn less down there. We're on Earth right now, I guess. I think Elon Musk has lost his mind. I think he's gone full crazy. Which is sad, because I thought he was like our one hope. I hope COVID can't live on Mars. That's all I'm saying. Feel really dumb for having a fuel-efficient vehicle right now. I haven't had to fill up once since it started. Could save so much money on the gas I don't need. I got a Mini Cooper because it's a good car for a loner. Not like to land out, but I mean for a person that wants to be alone. Once got stuck in the snow, and I was able to push it out myself. Didn't need any help. And it got me thinking, why do I own this car if my legs are more powerful than the car? Just walk places. Have I written anything else new since this started? You know who's really good at driving stick? Witches. I don't want to leave the house. on Tinder right now? There's not a lot of response when we do things this way. Tinder's weird. It's a weird way to date. You know? I don't think we should have that power. I don't think we deserve that power. We're all just going around acting like we're royalty during Bible times. Feels like Bible times with the plague, right? Just like gather all the available mates in my kingdom, line them up before me. I'll simply point right if I'm interested, left to the gallows. You know? It's depressing too, dating apps. You ever notice making your profile for a dating app is a lot like trying to sell something you don't want anymore on Craigslist? It's the same process, you know. You try to get a picture of it in good lighting, you lie a little bit in the description, you just throw it out to the internet like, does anybody want this? At all. I'm not doing anything with it. Just sits around the house, drinking and binge watching Netflix all day. If anyone fits this. Alright. Stay safe.
So I follow a lot of inspirational posts on social media because I'm sad. And I came across one the other day, and it was, the best curves on a woman is her smile. And I was like, it's like they've never seen boobies before, right? I mean, everyone loves boobs, right? Men, women, babies, we all love them, right? Even gay men. I was at the gay bar the other day, and my friend was like, girl, let me play with them titties. And I'm like, yes, I'm lonely. Like, a smile is great and all, right? But you can't motorboat a smile, is what I'm saying. You can't, okay? It's weird, you know? It's weird. I am in a little bit of a weird mood, though. I got catcalled, which is really weird, right? I got catcalled. I was walking down the street, and I heard this voice from behind, and it was like, hey, fat bitch, suck my dick. And I turned around, and he was staring right at me, right? I was like, me? No. Me? Stop it. No. But thank you. He didn't like that response. He followed up with, yeah, whatever, you fat Rosie O'Donnell. And I was like, I feel like you could have just said Rosie O'Donnell. Really doubling down on that joke. And he was like, no. Have you seen her now? She's gorgeous. And I was like, oh my God, stop flirting. Stop it. Yeah. It's hard to date. I'm trying to date this day and age. And men, you all say that you want this one type of girl, right? This girl that can be one of the guys, but also cook and clean at 6-inch heels. And I feel like, here's the thing, like I feel like I'm halfway there, right? But I haven't hit all of the trademarks, you know. But as soon as I outdrink you and fuck your sister, I'm a bad person. And I've ruined Thanksgiving. This empty room doesn't seem so surprised at that. They're like, no, Carly. This imaginary audience is like, no, Carly. You look like every captain of every softball team. Of course, you eat fish tacos. We get it. We get it. I don't know, I think it's hard for me to date because I have a very specific type of man, this very specific type of man. Maybe you've heard of him, asshole. You know what I mean? Like, ignore me for 3 weeks while you go on a coke binge, and call me up at 4 a.m., beg me to come over, just to inform me you're still in love with your ex. Like, oh, it's a panty dropper. I'm also really into the backhanded compliments. You know what I mean? Like, I dated this one guy, and he was like, Carly, I love how you don't give a fuck about what you look like at all. And I was like, oh my God, let's move in together. Let's meet my family. You know? I don't know. I think the hardest part for me is, in dating, is when I don't know when people are hitting on me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, I think people are hitting on me when they're not hitting on me, and I don't think people are hitting on me when they most definitely are hitting on me, right? Like, I went to the doctor the other day to get my flu shot, and he asked if I planned on becoming pregnant in the next month or so, and I thought he was hitting on me. He wasn't. He was not. But in my brain, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna be a doctor's wife. I got things to do today, you know? I gotta quit my job, gotta plan this wedding. Like, burial plots are being bought tomorrow, you know? I don't know. I do have to find a new doctor. Well, I'll just tell you the story. So what happened was, I went in to get, you know, the lower front mouth, if you will. I went to get Victoria checked out, as all responsible adults should. And I was roaring to go, right? Like, we were in it to win it. I was in the stirrups, and he comes in and he's like, Carly, do you mind if my intern sits in on this exam? And I was like, the more the merrier, Doc. All right, let's do this, you know? So he did the exam. Everything is great. Thanks for asking. After the exam, he goes, Carly, do you mind if my intern performs the exact same exam that we just performed? And I was like, 2 for 1. It's my lucky day. All right. Let's do this. But here's where things went south, so to speak. I don't think they taught etiquette yet in her class, right? Because she shoved her hand so hard and so fast up there that I farted a little bit. You know what I mean? Like one little ruins your whole day. You know? Because I know it happened, right? She knows it's happened. She's probably got pink eye. Like, what do I do? You know, do I admit that I farted? No, I did the worst thing imaginable. I just started laughing profusely, you know, which in return gave me the machine gun farts. You know what I mean? Just like, it was like that scene in Scarface, like, say hello to my little friend. All right, you guys, thank you so much. That has been my time.
All right, we're back again after a short commercial break. That was great. So quarantine has started. That's been kind of rough, but lucky for me, I do have a girlfriend. Woo! Yeah, thanks. No, I'm just as surprised as almost everyone here and probably everyone at home. I don't know how I pulled that one off, but it's going well. Actually, I spent the night at her parents' place recently. Her parents were there too. It wasn't just me camping out in the backyard by myself, creeping on them, have a good time. But I was a little nervous to meet her parents because I heard that they were strict. And I found that out when her father would not let the two of us sleep in the same bed. And that really pissed me off because let me tell you, he is sexy, all right? Yeah. Very attractive man her father is. Can really tell which side of the family she gets it from. You know? Really wanted to share that bed. No, that's just a joke, everyone at home, all right? I don't have a girlfriend, okay? I'm just very lonely all the time. I like to pretend that this quarantine is just a dry spell, but who are we kidding? 2 months without physical contact, that's nothing new in my life. That's just another Wednesday. All right. It's Thursday, I don't even know what day it is. I don't have a girlfriend, but I do have a roommate, which is, we're not getting on each other's nerves or anything like that at this point, but I'm glad that I do have a roommate, and we just re-signed the lease, which is great, because I hate moving. I hate everything about it, the packing, the cleaning. I even hate having to find a place. Like, I think the application process is the worst part of trying to move. Because they really interrogate you, you know? They ask, like, where do you work? How much have you made? Like, are you registered? It's like some stuff I want to keep to myself, all right? I want to get all into my business. They interrogate your pets, too, for some reason. They're like, what kind of pet do you have? What's its name? What's its weight? I just have a normal house cat, and I put down that it weighed 35 pounds. Alright, we got 3 cat owners in this audience here, because my friend who I was applying with was like, dude, your cat does not weigh anything close to that much. Like, that's a ridiculous weight for a cat. But here's the thing, all right? It's like, I don't know how much stuff weighs, okay? I don't lift weights. Like, I don't even know how much I weigh, all right? I had to go get a new license at the DMV recently. I just put down 190 pounds. Yeah, which is wrong, like, for sure. Probably not even close, but I don't know. They didn't have a scale there for me to use. And the only scale that I've owned for the past 6 years maxes out at 99 grams. Like, I'll tell you how much weed weighs, all right? I know that much, but anything heavier, that's right over my head. This is cool. Quarantine is tough because we can't see our family, but I'm adopted, so I've been quarantined from my birth family pretty much my whole life, so not seeing my adopted family is nothing new. But it is a little tough because my adopted family, they've been great, all right? They've been a very loving, very supportive family to me. And all through growing up, they always let me know that I was adopted. Yeah, and I really appreciate that because then I never felt weird for wanting to bang my cousins. Yeah, you at home know what I'm talking about, right? We all have that one. It was a real advantage for all those family pool parties I was getting trained to, I'll tell you guys that much. Didn't hide a single boner. I just let them all hang out. It was awesome. No, but seriously, being adopted, I never knew much about my ethnicity, you know, like where I came from, my people. So I took one of those Ancestry.com tests, and I was amazed to find out that I'm 40% gay. Yeah, apparently there's supposed to be no semen in the spit sample that I sent them. Who had any idea there? That's a huge shock, all right? Big lifestyle change, I'll tell you guys that much. Thought I was editing more DNA, thought I was just helping the results, all right? You know, I hate sucking dick. All right, thank you guys so much. Thank you for my time. I hope you guys have been staying safe and healthy and everything in between. Thank you, bye.